like and share if you like it as much as I do.
No, this emoji. Everyone's just coping. It's all a coping mechanism. You see, these are the steps. Step 1, observe. Step 2, discern. Step 3, internalize. Step 4, make the change. 4-step process.
That will be $1,000.
Look out.
What is being revealed to you in your external world that you have yet to interface with?
Beauty.
Observe life as it passes through you.
It's a warm summer.
Fart joke, and you laughed at it.
Caught red-handed.
Someone has come very far.
Green-handed.
I do come very far.
Yeah, brown-handed. Caught brown-handed.
And I have this constant struggle with wanting to be low-key and sharing. It's never ending. Because when I go down a lot of rabbit holes on creativity. I love researching creative processes, the science of creativity. And I read a few Substack articles this morning. I like boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I read like 3, but they were easy reads. And then the last one was on Rick Rubin. I love Rick Rubin. I aspire to be him for one reason. Someone asks Rick Rubin, what does he get paid for? Because this man does not know how to play one instrument. He doesn't know how to read music, yet he produces like so many artists. And he said his confidence in his taste and his ability to just be honest, tell the truth about like what he feels. His ability to say what he feels. And I was like, this man's getting paid to do nothing. To just be himself. That's my like, I love that affirmation. I get paid to chill. So I'm like, okay. It's not like Rick Rubin per se that I want to be him. Like I'm not gonna grow a beard and, you know, the wizard. And I have my own version of that. And then I was like reading this article, and a part of me caught my thoughts thinking, well, I can do that. Rick Rubin, obviously it's easy for him to do that because he has cash. And it always comes down to that. And I have this like limited belief that I think that I need to like put in extra work because I have something to prove, rather than just like coming into my simple ability of confidence. And it's ironic because today I'm attending a workshop on how to come in deeper into being confident within myself. I love learning. I fucking love learning. And I consider myself a pretty confident person, but how can we like expand? Okay. And so then it brought up this like part of me that deeply just wants to be, I love being low-key. I have the most peace in my mind when no one knows what I'm doing. I'm not sharing anything. And I'm just in my little world. I'm doing my thing. And I'm not posting. I'm not needing to like show for it. Because I think there's this like immediate subconscious programming that the moment that I post something, it feels like, am I trying to prove myself? And this could also be like imposter syndrome. And that's why it's like confidence within myself to just like do that thing, quality over quantity. But like things just happen. See, like I say that, I make space for it, and then I get up, pick up my camera and start talking. So where's the low-keyness? And it's about like, I guess, accepting who I am. But you know, the thing is that, for example, this is me having a conversation with myself now, okay? It's like, there's me, and then there's me as my own friend. So it's like, well, Rick Rubin, I should put like a little hat on myself to distinguish. Rick Rubin does put himself out there. He has conversations, he gets on interviews, he has a podcast, he posts online in his own way. He doesn't like show the process to anything, which genuinely every fucking content creator that's trying to sell you something will say. People want to see the process because they want to build a relationship. Yes, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I love a good storytell. But for me, it destroys my peace. The process is where you learn so much, like where I learn so much about myself. In the process of creation, it's where I'm able to just like block the world off and enter this world where I'm able to like come into like such deep parts of myself and then be able to like transmute such a beautiful painting or a video, a book, whatever it is that I want to put out, right? Even if it's not, like even if it's just a picture, the process of it, everything that got me to take that picture. If everything is shown, where is the mystery? Where is the beauty for the consumer to interpret the feeling? We just want to be told, this is what I'm doing and this is no. And it's like, we want to see everything. But where's the mystery? There's something like very like romantic for me of just posting something beautiful and just leaving it there. But I don't always do that because my end result is not always, I fail a lot. I fuck up a lot. I make a lot of mistakes. So let's say with a painting, the process is really beautiful, but it moves differently in every piece that I make. I think there's something really beautiful of just like showing people something final and gorgeous and beautiful. So I always like in this dance with what to say, what not to say, what to show, what not to show. And it's beautiful. I think it's part of intention. Yesterday I was having a talk with a very dear friend of mine. And I was like opening up to her a little bit about like what's been going on in my life, and I've been going through a little bit. The way that I can like describe it, if it were like a theme, is like growing pains. So it's been really beautiful, but it's been very deep. And so like when things like this happen, I'm grateful to be able to like just be with myself. But in the back of my head, I still have this like feeling of like, should I be like opening up to people about this? Because I want to connect. And through a lot of the times where I felt like I was maybe like alone, or I didn't really have anyone that I could talk to about it, because I feel like it's so unique to me, it's hard for me to like talk about it with people. But it's not like I'm the only one who goes through this. I know that there are other people who go through it, but I'm saying, I don't really know what I'm saying. Well, I do, but I don't know how to explain it. I just don't want my friends to take it the wrong way. I just needed to go through this process on my own, and I found like a few creators where I genuinely connected through the internet by. Like, she was going through change and she did a video on it and she spoke about it and she showed like, and I found myself like bawling my face, because how can I connect so deeply with someone that I never met? And I'm like, that's so beautiful. And then it made me sad because I was like, it allows me to feel like I'm not alone without burdening anyone. And maybe this on me. Anyways, I got a little vulnerable there. But, so, imagine how my brain has wired itself to believe, essentially, or just been wired that way. I don't know if it's like a belief system or like a form of expansion. Like, should I be? Because while I was talking with my friend yesterday, she we had finished, I had finished saying what I had to say, and she was like, let's go for a walk. And she was like, I just feel like I need to say, like, Cynthia, like, people need you. And I immediately started crying because I tell myself this every day. I have this, like, and it's funny because we were jamming, and in the jam, a voice came to my head, and it was like, people need us. And it's not just me. Like, I'm not like, people need me. Like, people need us. If you're a creator, if you have like a unique voice, if you're able to get yourself out of like really hardships, and you're the one that finds like comfort in yourself, people need that. And I often like struggle with like, but what is there to say? Because people need to go through their own process, and she's like, sometimes just simply your presence. People just need you. And I think that a lot of creative people oftentimes struggle with this, because in my experience, it's like the reason I create is for others, and not in a way where I'm thinking of something. Like, I'm doing it for me, but I know that people need it. I know that the world, or whoever will experience my art, they will like find beauty in it. It will like speak to them in some sort of way. That's what I mean by they need it. I'm not like creating for other people, but a part of like my purpose is because people need it. And at the same time, it gives me an outlet to just express and feel. And I don't always show or share everything I create. Like, I create like 24/7. Like, my whole life is creating. I'm always doing some sort of things. Like, I'm working on multiple projects, like, and it's all for fun. Like, there's always like, and lately I've been really focusing on just doing things without showing them and making them ugly on purpose. But people need your presence, and so I've been, I guess, dancing with how to show up for people, what I can give and what I can't, and what I could be and what I can't be. And that's really hard. As someone who is creative, I believe that we need boundaries to be able to get to a point where you understand or are able to discern that what you could give to people and what you can't give to people. And it's weird because it's unnatural. It's unnatural to feel like people need to hear it. We live in a time where like we could easily be accessed. We could be accessed. Yeah, we could easily be accessed. And I don't, some of my perspectives have changed, because for a while I thought that I was like doing things for like me and my friends like watch, but I'm like coming into more of like, this is not for my friends, because I was listening to this like podcast on friendships, and I think there's been a lot of like expectations. Naturally, I feel like women do put a lot of expectations on one another. Not all the time, not everyone, but for the most part, we expect a lot. We feel so deeply. And I think a part of me has put so much expectations on my friends supporting me. And as much as I love when my friends support me, I know they do, but I don't do it for them. And I don't want to do it for them, because I don't want them to be like the ones that support, you know what, the ones that consume me. Actually, it was like, this girl was saying like, actually, I want my friend to be off Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Stop consuming me. Don't consume me. I want my friends to be in their own life, creating their own thing. So if you're my friend, stop watching me and go create something. And I want most of people watching me to do that. But I don't know if this is making sense. I'm trying to, it's just flowing out of me. But I'm not gonna judge it or analyze it, because this is what it is. Bless you. My brother's sneezing. And it feels good for me to be able to just talk about things for myself. It's good for me. And I think it's okay for me to know that I'm also talking to someone. Obviously. Because there's a lot of creators that will say, well, Rick Rubin specifically, he goes, the only person you should be creating for is yourself. However, like, yes, if we are constantly like doing things for other people, we're gonna get in a slope of despair. It will get unhealthy, and you will evidently lose yourself. Bless you. Stop sneezing. He's like ruining my video. Or he's making my video. Anywho. Bro, like, how much can a man sneeze? What was I saying? Oh, creating. However, I feel inspired by my pain, because I know I'm not the only one who feels this. And I'm constantly like so in awe and proud of how I create like comfort for myself, and how I have learned to speak to myself and be there for myself, and the wisdom that pours out of like me when I do go through hardship, especially when I allow myself to like be with myself in the discomfort of like wanting to call someone so badly and then just like leaning on me. I know this is just like what I need. It's not what everyone needs. Like some people maybe have needed. I think there's like really a beautiful art in like being there for yourself. I think it's part of my purpose to then transmute this pain into something really beautiful. Finding like the light in a very dark time, and learning that it's okay, and it's really not about like needing to change it, rather just accepting where I'm at and what I'm moving through, and genuinely finding the beauty in it. I've had this like need to make things linear. Like, and this is something that's like everywhere. Like healing is not linear, like, and it's not even healing, because healing implies that there is something that no. Diana said something to me once and she was like, let's fucking rewrite this thing, okay? Healing is like, you have an open wound, it needs healing. Like, it doesn't mean you're broken. It's just that, like, I got cut on my foot, it needs to heal. I'm not like broken, but it needs to heal. It needs to repair. Okay, so let's use repair. I feel like everything, all my wounds are in front of me, and I'm repairing, and that's growth. That's on growth. That's an image for a visualization to protect my brain. Because this is another thing. Sometimes when I post on Instagram, I genuinely, if anyone has like perspective on this, if you're doing this, if you find me and you're posting on Instagram, there's like, I have this like feeling that when I post, I'm like sharing a part of myself, and I'm sacred. And a part of the reason why I haven't shared things in the past, like I used to never post on Instagram, and yes, it was like I was afraid to be vulnerable and seen, but at the same time, there's this feeling of like when I put myself out there, I'm open. And I don't think I do enough protection, because it feels like sometimes like I start like when I'm posting and when I'm making myself seen, I feel like I think more about people, whereas when I'm in my process of just like creativity and I feel like I'm just like in my zone. Okay, I spoke to my mentor about this, and I came to the realization that the reason why I think so much when I post is because everything, all of my insecurities, my doubts, what people may be thinking about me, maybe what they are thinking about me, who gives a fuck, comes to the surface. And there is such a thing as like when you are posting stuff, your energetic field does open up because you become more open and vulnerable, right? And there is things that we can do to clean that and to be really mindful of that. But I think it's like you go to a party, you share something, right? And it's like, oh my god, did I overshare? Did I do that? Like, it's like that vibe. Overthinking. Oh my god, is this person gonna think that I'm shit? Like, you're like vulnerable. You're like being seen, you're naked, and you're like, I just want to go hide. That's what it is. So I'm shielded. And then when I put myself out there, because people are like judging me in any way. Judgment is not just like the bad judgment, just judging me, perceiving me. Like my field is open. Does that make sense? And that is something that like, how do I create boundaries with that? And what do I want to like, because I want to be vulnerable and I want to be like the most like truest version of me. And I'm just thinking maybe it's because I'm still attaching to the version of like, because usually I post something and I let it go. It's not even me anymore. So let's say someone is like judging that version, it's not even me. It's not even me. So if I'm posting something that I'm still working through, I'm obviously more vulnerable. and susceptible to like that because it's still affecting me because I haven't integrated it. That's gonna be my, so right now I'm posting scheduled posts of this painting that it still hurts me. That's the thing. It still hurts me. And I haven't been able to get myself to like finish the series because it feels undone and I'm avoiding it. But I think that has to be like a conversation for another day. Or for another project. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Or let it come to me rather. Okay, well, that's on Sunday. Enjoy whatever day it is, whatever day you're watching this. Be kind to yourself. And let the light in. Go listen to the Gentle Feathers. They just came out with a new album and I did the album cover. Go follow me on Instagram. We are Cool Creation and _Cynthia DeGregorio, and like and subscribe to my channel if you really enjoy my presence. Because like my bio indicates, this is the best shit you'll ever see. I don't make the rules. It's just in God's plan. Okay. Cheers, mate.